Please welcome from the CTO of Veterans Forge, Mr. Keith Peterson.
Okay, this is a small crowd, so I'm just going to step down and be a little closer here. It's already pretty loud. Well, good afternoon. For everybody here, quick show of hands of who's been here for all 3 days. Anyone? Nice. How about 2 days? Okay, awesome. I'm part of the 3-day crowd too, but whether you're here for an hour or for all 3 days, I'm honored you're taking time to spend it with me. I want to ask a question now to get started, which is, and just think about this, who will lead in the age of artificial intelligence? Is it the data scientists that are building the new models? Is it the tech startups launching the new tools? Is it the enterprise leaders just racing to get AI into all of their workflows? Yes, definitely all of those. But also there's another group that is uniquely positioned to lead, and that's veterans. People who have operated under fire, who have made decisions in absolute chaos, and who have stayed mission focused in some of the most demanding environments on Earth. And I forgot to click it. There we go. We're right there. I should watch that. Anyway, I'm Keith Peterson. I'm active duty myself. I'm a commander in the US Navy, currently serving at the Pentagon. And I'm actually developing a generative AI tool for the Navy right now and leading that effort. But I'm also a co-founder of Veterans Forge, and I'm not here to talk about national defense or national security. I want to talk about human potential and about opportunity and transformation that we are all faced with now with this insurgence or this growth of AI that we can take part of. Artificial intelligence is no longer science fiction. It's here now. It's everywhere. You can look around this conference and see that. You can see it at home in any way you're using it. It's obviously taking off. But there's a truth that we need to confront head on, is that AI literate will disproportionately shape the future. The AI illiterate risk being shaped by it, often without their awareness or understanding. This isn't just about jobs. This is about agency. It's about relevance and participation in the defining technology of our time. As AI becomes more powerful, that divide grows between those who can harness these tools and those who are left behind, unsure of how or where to even start. And that AI divide is real, and our veterans are at risk. Not because they're incapable. It's really because our system hasn't caught up to how capable they actually are. They leave service with extraordinary experiences, and they have discipline, they have leadership, they are adaptable. And then they enter a civilian world that doesn't speak their language. Their resumes do not translate. Their networks are limited. They know lots of people in the service, but not necessarily in the fields they want to go into next. And their tools are out of sync with modern platforms. So they get passed over. They get told they're not technical enough. Or in many cases, they quietly self-select out of jobs or industries where they could have thrived. And that's a mistake. But because veterans are exactly who we want, building, testing, using, and advancing, or even teaching AI tools now, they need a bridge. They need that help to come into this world so they can be helping us guide AI responsibly. And that bridge is Veterans Forge. We created Veterans Forge to equip veterans with practical, high-impact skills and give them the confidence to use them. We are a nonprofit. We are started by veterans, for veterans with one kind of laser-focused driving idea, and that is veterans shouldn't just survive in this new age of AI that we're entering. They should be leading it. I forgot to jump ahead with the slides because I don't know how to use a clicker. That's okay. We've developed a curriculum that is tailored for adult learners, and it's hands-on. It's not for just, I mean, people who are already in tech, great, but a lot of our veterans are not, and it's geared for that so they can bridge that gap into a, in some cases, highly technical world, but also just a how to use the technology that's there and get them started and advancing quickly. We focus on prompt engineering, just how to use AI and how to get the most out of it. We talk about content creation, from resumes to business plans to grant proposals, and to be honest, maybe even some help with speech writing. I may have used that. Research and planning are using AI to develop ideas, to brainstorm, to advance just new concepts altogether. There's lots of opportunity there when people know how to take advantage of it. And finally, critical thinking. When to trust AI and when to question it. How to recognize bias and the ethics behind using it. And we deliver this live in person. We do classes. You bring your laptop and we sit down with that veteran in a group of 10 to 20 and just teach them directly, hands-on, using the tools. And now we're getting into a live virtual training, but always with that direct feedback of working directly with the students. And we're not theoretical in our approach. We're, like I said, hands-on. Students don't just watch tutorials, they build, they test, and they work with lots of different AI platforms within our training. And we teach in cohorts because veterans thrive in shared environments. They push each other, they advance together as a group. And the results are real. They don't just learn these tools, but they really learn to use them and reclaim control over their next mission. So veterans from every branch of service and background, from logistics and NCOs to aviation technicians, infantrymen, tankers, you name it. All the different things you could think of military service. They come out of the Navy or the military. I'm Navy, so I'm biased, sorry. But with years of really great experiences, but not necessarily a practical way to translate that into civilian terms. So we'll see veterans who have led multi-million-dollar operations, and they don't have a way to translate that onto a resume. Or leaders who have, brilliant leaders who feel invisible because they don't know how to use Salesforce. Or experts in solving real-world problems, but they can't match that to the skills in the job description. So we also use the tools that with AI to break down job descriptions, to tailor resumes and cover letters, to build professional websites or portfolios, even rehearse their interviews and practice interview questions. Because what changes with that isn't their technical ability, but their confidence and their clarity and their agency. We're not transforming veterans into something they're not, but we're actually helping them realize revealing how capable that they've always been. But here's what really excites me about teaching veterans AI, is because the impact doesn't stop with them. They bring those skills home to to help out with a spouse's small business. They bring it into their workplace, and they become the thought leaders on AI. And they're transforming their workplace, automating systems, or mentoring their peers. They bring them to their community, and some will maybe launch nonprofits or teach others, solving real-world problems. We've had graduates use AI to develop training systems for first responders. They've helped other veterans navigate healthcare and the benefit system using chat-driven interfaces. And they've built internal tools for small businesses and saved hundreds of hours. Because veterans, as a group, they don't hoard knowledge. They share it. They spread it. They scale it, and that's a multiplier effect. When you multiply discipline and service and AI fluency, you don't just get productivity, you get progress because it's scaling. And this isn't just about economic opportunity. It's about civic participation. It's about giving veterans the agency to shape the future and not just be shaped by it. And I'm going to go to the next one here. But the timing, it could not be more urgent. The AI curve, as anybody here last year? Okay. I was. The AI curve is not just steep, it's vertical. The stuff that's here this year blows away what we saw last year. And if you're paying attention to that space, it is going so fast. If you feel like you're barely keeping up right now, it's because it's almost impossible to do it. This change in technology right now is moving faster than any workforce or workspace has ever seen in history. There's nothing like it. So the question isn't, will AI reshape the economy? Obviously, yes, it will. But who will shape AI? And who will be shaped by it? Veterans Forge is ready now. We're not in beta. Our curriculum works. Our instructors are trained. And our alumni are already using what they've learned. What we need now is to scale. We need instructors. We need to spread and reach more people, because for every veteran we train, there are dozens more that are waiting to join a class or cohort, and we're not big enough. But we're getting there. Now, let's talk about you guys. We can't do this alone. We're a small nonprofit. For now, we're small. My CEO's back there, and he's like, don't say small. We're growing. You're right, we are. But this isn't a mission for one organization. It's not even for one sector. It's a call for collaboration across academia, industry, public and private sectors. If any of you here from academic institutions, then excellent. Consider building pathways to bring veterans into your AI programs. You need it, and they need it. Offer bridge courses or credit for military service. Dedicated mentorship. Veterans are rapid learners. They've done that their entire time in the military. Is they have to learn fast. They have to adapt fast. And they're proven they can master complex technology and situations and the unknown. Help them prove it in your classrooms. For the commercial and private sector leaders, if you're looking for an adaptable, resilient, mission-focused workforce, then look no further than veterans. They're ready to take on new roles, and they're ready to transform your teams. Sponsor veteran hiring programs or training programs. And if anyone is here from HR, then please come talk to us about hiring our graduates. They're ready. Anyone here from research and development or government? I don't see any hands, but I'm sure someone's going to watch this later, so I'm going to throw it out there. Bring veterans into your innovation efforts, because they bring real-world experience, ethical grounding, and a bias for action that is very hard to teach. And for everyone else, if you have a heart for service and you believe in our veterans, then come volunteer with us. Become an instructor or a mentor or even an advocate. We'll train you, and you will have an immediate impact. Finally, for anyone who wants to invest in our veterans and in impact, then come talk to us about supporting our work and maybe sponsoring classes, because that's how we scale, and that's how we bring more veterans into this. This isn't just a charity, it's a strategic investment in our future and in the transformation that's coming. And yes, there we go. So this conference is almost over. For those of you who've been here for 2 days, I'm sure you're about done. But before you leave, before you even head home this evening, I want you to consider this. AI is going to define the next chapter of work, of creativity, of national security, maybe even humanity. And veterans, given the right tools, are positioned to have a positive impact and to lead in this environment. And there's a place for you in this mission as well. So together, let's lift our veterans up, and in doing so, lift our whole society. We're at booth 603, which is right over there, just on the other side of clearance jobs. And let's connect, let's partner, come talk to us, come meet a graduate who we roped into coming with us today. We actually have a couple of them in the audience as well. And this is an opportunity to partner and change lives. Thank you. Are there any questions? I've got seconds left, so I'll take one question if anyone has one. Yes. Okay, the question was, when is our next class and where? The next one is actually in Arlington at the Central Library on June 22nd. And on our website has the link to be able to sign up, or you can catch me afterwards and I can give you a card. And great, I see that I'm out of time, so I'm going to have to go so we can get back on schedule. But thank you all very much for joining me.